What's going on, Gears? This is Jake, and I am happy to finally give you my first impressions of my time on the Gears of War E-Day Early Access Preview. First off, I want to say thank you to Xbox and the Coalition for reaching out and providing me early access. Gears has always had a special place in my heart, and I'm so excited to see where the future takes us. With that said, let's dive in. During early access, I was given the chance to play the traditional PvP versus, and my personal favorite, the all-new Horde Siege mode. To be honest, most of my time I enjoyed was spent in Horde Siege. I had fun in versus, but my thoughts here would be more toward Horde. Let's start out with the movement. It's different. It takes a little getting used to, but after an hour of playing, I couldn't imagine playing any other way. Pressing the left stick to activate the new sprint feels unbelievably smooth. Gone are the days of roadie running hunched over, while this just feels like how a gear should actually move. The dedicated jump button is also a welcome addition to the series. Pressing Y lets your character leap over almost anything, over gaps, e-holes, on top of cars, and climb onto ledges. It's something I didn't think I would use as often until I started playing. The slide mechanic by holding A while running is what I thought I'd use more of, but personally, I kept forgetting it was there. It's fun to try and slide past an enemy and try to trick shot them, or make the save trying to revive a fallen teammate, but other than using it a couple of times, I just never felt the need to depend on it. Now for Horde Siege. 3 teams of 4 are placed in a pretty decently sized map of Kelowna, where each squad are completing their own objectives while also being available to complete optional side missions and help out other teams. Once finished, you would fight your way to exfil on a King Raven, ending your run. The thing I enjoyed about it the most was the fact that you were not rushed and you were able to explore and tackle the objectives whenever you felt you were ready. It was also nice that whenever a squad exfilled, a new one would be sent in shortly after to take their place, which was a nice touch so you don't feel like you and your team get punished for taking longer to complete objectives. The last thing I want to touch on is sadly something I don't think I will experience when the game fully opens to the public. When I was running Horde with my team, I can't believe the amount of people in the Gears community I ran into in other squads. Whether I personally knew them or know of them, it was such a great feeling fighting alongside other Gears on the battlefield, like Grub Killer, Neon Velocity, Snowbike Mike, Andy Cortez, Monster, Elite Mars, Supades, Carmine Forever, and so much more. I honestly had the same feeling of seeing Ty in the new trailer when he saves Marcus. I can only hope when the game releases that I still might be able to recapture that feeling. Overall, I had a complete blast playing Gears, with Horde Siege being the upgrade I never knew I wanted. I absolutely cannot wait until I'm able to squad up and dive into even more madness when the open beta drops very soon. Once again, I want to say a big thank you to Xbox and the Coalition for this opportunity, and I cannot wait to share more content that I have planned on the way. If you would like to see more of my thoughts and coverage of Gears of War E-Day, or even keep up with my personal Gears cosplay I love creating, please make sure to keep your comms open and like, follow, and all that good junk. Until next time, Jake out.
All right, no fidgeting back there. Let's get you ground pounders home. You made it back in one piece. Hell of a performance out there.